Alo ichela ko you till I die. We are ready to help. Those who really need what we can approach us. I will be too glad. Such as it's a joint effort. It's a very little a drop in the ocean.
So, welcome back to the 13th episode of the Tashi Show. This podcast we have recorded with Miss Padma Shri, Keepu Tshering Lepcha. So, we have recorded this podcast in Lepcha language. So, your podcast we have dealt with her stories. Your podcast is very touchy khalko bhacha bhanau na. So, she had shared her experience, and she have also given message to the youngster, okay? And your podcast enjoy gardinu. So I would like to thank to our 1497 subscriber, okay? तपाईहरुको यसै माया गरिदिनुहोस्, लाइक सब्स्क्राइब गरेर र हाम्रो प्रेरणा स्रोत भनेको तपाईहरु नै हो. So thank you for subscribing. Enjoy this 13th episode with Miss Padma Shri Keepu Tshering Lepcha on Tashi Show. Nikung.
Welcome to the Tashi Show. This is our 13th episode of the Tashi Show, Nikung. So, Nikung kuyo matches when I was starting this podcast journey, Nikung. And once I came here, and Nikung ka guna sung thongbo, Nikung kuyo mat ka lo liba Nikung na unde kuyo mat kare li thongbo ki Nikung. And kuyo team sa kuyo sari ligong dream project lang mga Nikung. And for that, thank you Nikung na kaito sa request sundino bhakoma li hamsang Nikung. And Nikung alang ari podcast start mat pare kuyo Nikung. Ari podcast kare kuyo Nikung sa life, entire life re kuyo cover mat ka chingbo ki Nikung through your stories, through your experience Nikung. So starting from your beginning of the life mana. So तपाईं त फेमस छ नि alang ligong Nikung ka ta ginla na thyaksyo senla Nikung donado introduce mat kong Nikung solomba na matchepo.
Ana gore aksa age lang gantok dugo.
Lai.
Ota apare office ka. Sab SI excise department ka chi arok sa ke. Ota lumning ka apkari liam sin. Ota sa apanare north east district so ana Roxanne Rai na south west ulam. Ano ko gig lang yung truck dugo. Ano ko na schooling lang yung truck lang matbo.
Okay.
And li atol school le ubi the government se quarter nimbo. I grew up in the school le uthare ko yu Dogbamari school le yung truck kari PNG to yukap sa ton kari PNGS. Ano ko na class 10 sute di PNGS ko to dog. Asa to gomre up to class 10 ka sa Sikim ka. Further dogat ore ko yung ka non kachimbo. Gonere Dazzling ka nung dok nam free graduation mat. Oto gomre sa tiol sa tete yo kachat gore samre lilomla pura support nimbo. Ano gore Calcutta ka nung na philosophy ka MA magbo.
Okay.
Asa oto gomre lat na gore sa starting yo pre inchi ka. Ano ore kopari mon ma utare uta Tibetan refugee in Achon Bush. And I volunteered to stay with the girls.
Okay.
I did 97 girls in Bucho, residential school. When utare they really need it. When they voluntarily don't know hostel that is a very rich experience.
Okay.
Which was a background. Bicara Tibet of Tietnalata Satya I mix na hando Chinese shoot mat na sod bu arinyam Satya na amu saba abu saba shupu no uzang ka guna yung patu pare sa anom le na hando yung matambo inche ka do ano guna la ubido mat. Oto gure after kasas post graduation to gure uri inche un kasas yo. Nearly 9 years to go as a teacher, to be postgraduate teacher in Brazil. Now, in Chelomre, in the meantime, going to be at Mato, Emet La Mato. under roxa training sa ten you kore ubilom the mat kona utuk me office ka no
Okay.
office ka no na total education ka do 28 years service ko education ka do utuk 4 years 32 years full service ko ni isa ganare 4 years le guna asal department ka no to
Okay.
SRD ka and last ka retired on bare gonna sports and youth affairs lamde retired on
Okay, nyukung gona nyukung sa alum research man nagpare nyukung sa Wikipedia nyam to pagi nyukung website kat obi nagpare nyukung sa agek nam re 1942 nyam to de nyukung
go
anta azang nagpare nyukung at that time Sikkim was a kingdom, right nyukung? So abo nyukung na ote malab half century just to nyukung na re alang you have seen both the kingdom and this democracy wala man nyukung. So differences re sajang yam to pa ya nam ka nyukung 42 kaun ba
kuire keng to kaun ba which is a difference but I don't see much go the somebody sing bani tar thu bam ware ri ni uthare ke marathon kare pokka to studies kare discourage matam bo
okay
ko yu cha gentok ge ka gentok ko school ubidu ulomon but then in the remote areas ka the relatives song la chu boni
okay
with the facility de pokka to main bu and they were very much discouraged
okay
so much so alomra liam ki we started to keep on kare chodo kalya ka kolong gore ari pat mani you to zachu in uzangla threatening there were some people, not all.
Discouraging the woman or both?
No.
Both
yeah, education.
Okay.
So that most of them were in dark.
Okay.
In some cases.
Okay.
As I said, we get to get suffer and then very honestly, sincerely, maybe party politics they would have really seen the difference.
Okay.
Along there, of course, suddenly education facilities, schools, hospitals, etc. Unthinkable those days. Very rare.
So, nyukung alang otet beka alang otet discouragement ba mari nyukung sare parents namat baliok teko nyukung support of parents. So alang nyukung alang 80 years thamto khinon mana nyukung. So
85 years.
Sometimes do you miss your parents nyukung?
We're too engaged in this income but now and again such honest, such Abu Amu Uzangta, I'm so grateful to God ki Abu Amu Uzang Lika, we were given a lot of Satataring the Lika dol hap of the girl. Kapchoma Machuk ni Maraka Zen Mat Machuk and Todu Maraka Gatkisu Azanaring someday Lilom.
Okay. So do you feel kiwansa abu just to otet bekare alang Ota Onam Chongkare Nyukung na first starting you have started as a head mistress at Inje Kago.
I was a teacher.
Okay.
Postgraduate teacher.
Okay, postgraduate teacher.
Lana time I bekare principal kisa principal le London ka training so number officiating mad. I was a teacher.
Okay, Nyukung. I have seen you have been the secretary of youth and affairs sports and youth affairs. Additional secretary. How was the experience in that administrative level?
Well, it's more sports ka guna I couldn't do much. Because I'm not pura career guna li 28 years education ka doon. The post I really enjoyed was director SRDD, Sikkim Rural Development Agency. During that time, very remote areas, villages, chance. So there was an interaction, especially the women. That used to I really enjoyed that period.
Okay, so I genuinely want to know Nikung, how was you at the childhood? Nikung alang ongko punbare alang the Nikung na alang atit sem tado yan thona mana Nikung alang tado sa mamat na Nikung na alang ongchong setet abu amumin buchong ongchong ka Nikung na alom yuti mana Nikung azangun bare ore Nikung tila nong ba katab azang ninganglat buki achim nam nom do yimbo Nikung.
Number one, the kuisa likari ama panala. Kaido apa se chu adupan bro abila government service song thoba. These are relatives that ni mutune agam. Ubilam that those who needed help. Maximum apa amana do po. I always grew up in a big family.
Okay.
And apa amana to do samara kasa mohon asal to kala to tung help man kachimbo ulo man help man a big family, imbutu family.
Kinukung
Ulo mother urizo sila nong. So it became a parcel of my life.
Alang Nikung sare I so inspiring kyo Nikung alang aile sare Nikung ka I don't compare with Mother Teresa, okay. Apo Mother Teresa have something dark sides also, okay. So Nikung as someone about Sikkim something literature society had tapalai je Nikung kare Joy of Sikkim lina title bothang yam ne Nikung.
Uri go kata mo. I said uri Federation of Susa go ureki uzang select match ni wini.
Okay Nikung. So alang Nikung na administrative level ka higher post ka alang uthanam kare Nikung woman changlin bore very rare case mana Nikung. So alang Nikung alang tetro additional secretary ka post ka yuam bare alang munche de gender discrimination chang munche ne Nikung ka asang mun feel
not much. I used to feel a bit. Okay. Otherwise, overall, no. Because I had very good colleagues. And moreover, we were focused to the Yokanyibuki. So many such a thing to you note la moment. Okay. At least we were play money.
Okay, Nikung. So diving into this POC Padma Udhar Choling School mana Nikung. So how you started it?
11 years before I got retirement. After retirement, uri much listen. Job I also wanted to. Have much as a childhood collection nature one nature was was limited income zone. We used to get a lot of facility. Apare to lom chun olomat bare. I vividly remember lika fruit song, suppose apple, oranges, so achong lat lika lat bare. Kuim karit bare. Good the best. I never went for it to do sashini. Uguri uri mamatni. Thun alu tumka puya tumka biya. Usa unambu.
Okay.
Anak sa anom so ko tenambu ni. Isu uri ingka kanchi go. Are kanchi isu bu. Uri re to matansani. Uri shusa tan ka to buli ne. So I always want some child from the best. Re ko marakati bika tumka puka. A lot of thing bare. That was one thing. So even now, go Maraka Binto Pareko, I feel very good. Okay.
Sorry. So, alang Nikung gona to song mana Nikung abo to so ichonglom nak mambu Nikung sari sasmat ambare Nikung sare gona your certain IQ Nikung has been nominated for the shortlisted for the Nobel Peace Prize la yam to the Nikung.
1,000 women across the globe.
Okay.
Linani. 1,000 women across the globe.
Okay. So Nikung alang top Nikung nasung mamsang alang Padma Udhar Choling School establishment bare Nikung katab do kimbuki Nikung ka lento mat bocong.
Gota ute daga job already duty ka so nyimbu anta. Ingare toichi nga. For 7 years. Because after retirement, anyu maili Juliam, anyu maili nila North ka 28 years service matu. Actually, she had gone non-buri. We sister kat maternity leave kanong anomre abir STN kanyimbutin. Ubilam putit lavo kat satan ka non-bunga. Otherwise, ito kumde maalom di manon bu poka stop matna. Utari chugel sa time ka. And ulomat maili ka hiddo makon. 28 years service maili. Ito kumde retire only lang sari maili abi yun buni. na samre ko ba jomun samre jomun ga sa duty de ga zo nong tour kan non ko feel tour chong no bu anom na ri li ka inga chong ko ngak bom and ulama to 20 inga chong de ni bu 20 that was land 7th year 1995 go 1989 kari inkap chong lat na babu abi nari 1995 kari lek samara cho tourist song ladu abi anam renzino de go sathala myon khane anam renzino na lungna ladu mara anu wi chong le I china along marakat ono kiro na to do sa khalsa ka pine de pilchur se bila rai mama ne na atet inga cho bang pam cha ba chu biam cha ba lina de adu wi na jo wi along pura help ma chilina
Nikung kasam sikmlia gungo question kat bet gung chu Nikung alang arire go katap magon ta Nikung shenla alang renjong liang ka bambu chong setet murasa semnong sa ring curiosity re gota ki Nikung nare alang uthanam kai additional secretary mat mambu mana Nikung abo you are very independent woman mana Nikung so why you didn't thought of marrying someone?
I don't know. Ubi kon interest manin musio.
Okay.
Ubi kon de I uri to chini ba. Somebody uri mat na family uza uri kon interest pok kaza manin bu.
Okay.
And whatever little interest ni bude kasasa anom immediately senior to me and in chikas ko de pa yuk man buke. Uri anom re income lik sa kaza chima to anom ne. Anom jet chika tapri bui unbu. And anom sa inga chong la hu anom lo sa akelom sa gori chika inga sa pokamakan. So kam timbu nang sa tham yo ko uzang inga ko handle mat khati. Uri anom le to chika inga den inga bu epura. And uzang mara re loan to do briman and delivery ka tong de. Oh, that was the last point.
Okay.
Like whatever little serve ka shipu solom ni bula completely.
Okay, by that incident you had been traumatized.
Completely chapter closed, you know.
Okay.
And then I could focus.
So, our Nikung na start mat alang as alamun chede Nikung kuina tham kat mat danong mushum na alang ikhipta kuyo excitement la untio mana jos la uncho Nikung anta kuyure yok mat gong kat yauta saturation point lat na re kuyure alse huncha Nikung alang Nikung na re itro long years re continue match motivation re Nikung
Inga chongdo. Ikap chongdo.
Okay.
London we do la nong ti la nong yung kala changes niam parents kala quite a number of good feedback ko yuga society development. Olo si basa we are thoroughly encouraged.
Okay.
We is motivated.
So
motivation.
POC runs from the donations only. Ki government aids nimbo.
Government lam this kind of Ministry of Tribal Affairs Delhi lam de kuch inga gap mode tribal go uble grant de chukiyu and the main source de langlom de buam inka uri huyu lat de uri lat nare they were thoroughly impressed ulom to live they are thoroughly impressed they are ready to help aloxamly anom ta ni ta ni bu ulak so patap ta sishe actually backbone de anyu mai ni bu and ulum mana huyu na ni help mat ulum pula.
Okay, Nikung alang Nikung na kuina ngakong Nikung sa life dream sang ma Nikung kuila ngo numerous award Padma Shri award chong heroes liampu award chong top thong mane Nikung na really heroes so what did award top mane Nikung alang nan mathop sungte additional secretary bamamba Nikung normal person mana euta bureaucrats and when you were awarded with that ki bhancha respected awards haru thopna re Nikung lat bare any changes in life Nikung
because the difference some people might believe some might not the satisfaction the greatest reward inga som do godi inkaplom and then along ni gap mo inga so pala no uri na well motivated and plus of course naturally really makes a big difference the awards on bobala tara guri no of the shake remoni ori chani
Nikung sa kunai moment hun bu alang Nikung na do lungdok bu ongchong lachum lat bare huyu higher post ka nai bu ojang instances mun
Yes,
alang huyu re successful na lalat bare nyukung ojang heartwarming incident chong nyukung sa sam ka nyimbu chong nipu ba nyukung
in cup trong
le
Lacho, Lacho, some of them doing very well. Along the medical engineering gap and the gap one in such is the nursing so nursing gap on management and a good many of them are in teaching gap all the young.
Nyukung nare ong chong nurture mat mambari school ka
school gonna run tamaguni we started it and along the teachers need to put as a principal with the administration ni principal issue up to class 10 ni and yam is a teachers to 30 yam and non-teaching staff more than 50 employees that you said deep
nande nyukung abido nyimbu
abidin started abidom to for 7 years abido nyimbu itu gumre mana lat gua lat na hui na support mat bare kesel yang uri pe balong school main office ni uri yang guna offer mat khat buni ona ulomat bare immediately kaina yok start mat khat uri na hui ne vet yam ki some shu gat chu li timbu du bushu school kat ko school so they were ulom pitho nyam buni ika they are thoroughly impressed so they are ready to do anything for you in Pitunya.
Okay.
So the best.
Nyukung alang hui nare uttet investment mat gongre mana alang nyukung sa investment mat buchong na hui nare ubilam re shu profit chong thop shu
nothing. Satisfaction. So the kaira somebody now first kachumbado we made one thing very clear. And they will not interfere with religion, culture, ujang to shula interfere mamat ni. Let's film West best badika, East best good human beings. That's our target. And they don't satisfaction they go along the lat na listen when a limited fund krong bulom you that a gap unam to they are more encouraged they keep on supporting us.
Still they are giving funds
very much.
Okay.
Which is the main expenses for you to go and the second source of income. Gap mo maran vechuni. Uri Minister of Tribal Affairs lamde kene grants of you. And the next side we do not contribute much. Like the state government can get approach to mama ni.
Okay.
Such a unsa connection kagat uri connection kaino ul so unnecessary ko ubila we akamathapi
so aile nyukung philal che nyukung salang ari age kare nyukung re how are you feeling
ano along tani feel yok malbot ate gemoni they are so helpfully remo marakacha wish ka support madu hope ajani when we have 30 teachers non-teaching staff, more than 50 people are working. And it's so interesting to see. They have seen the reason and really that help matkachu salom and especially gulishu lumrika libare service sewa ko bhauna lishoni ozang nimbu na re pura help Allah support alumni.
Nyukung na sungmam jang sayo ko ilat ba sungmam jang nyukung na bipas na machomo lite nyukung. So are de bipas na re nyukung na suloma na shuvma na mat kasi chingba alang nyukung li kong re semlom do achong gimbu mana nyukung alang nyukung na atet ong chong sa lagi mat mambu. So the people like you also needed the bipas na.
Sometimes mat kasi nyo jadi urire bipas na re sangi sa chudugo. Some people say Sankes but not only for Maranelishun, Buddhist Nakama Uzarimo. It's a universal technique, okay? A universal technique, especially some kind of child issue Uzairika control macho. Some purify much. So we make it a point to see that everyone would be passed no sure. And even for teaching, also teach local ladder, we dip satet bam satet mabam chini wa. Doesn't matter. So when you have a better scope, please go. At least we need be past it helps you a lot. It helps. It's a universal technique, okay? Christians on the lacho, Muslims on the lacho, Hindus on the lacho, Buddhists, everybody gonna benefit. Young they come.
We also discuss about Tundong Lodong Fat, right, Nikung? So, please elaborate the Tundong Lodong Fat.
Tundong Lodong Fat is quite interesting. We take it quite seriously. And we first start Madhuri, he was a student, senior student, and later on he was with us. And
Okay.
Now he is in West Sikkim, we were the group. But we were there to help. For years together we have been celebrating, and a good many people we had been next to state level. And the late year principal Allah through. She's already tracking so so they start also nimbuki tondong from Abby Matam tondong do canon says and I principal who nan so ketuma. Then I'll fulfill your wish presumably. And immediately every time we celebrate on 7th August celebrate Matam and the 8th August because a class 10 excursion. So this we have been doing years together.
Nyukung alang nyukung atit lamu nyukung na school run matongi mana for the welfare of the unprivileged child mana nyukung. Nyukung sari mission re shunyum pu nyukung.
And when Alicia got him kalichuni, the school everywhere it is there. What's great? Because not extraordinary. But then I be number one day through the children. Ingat kisare al atet lada dari ci arok no to lokam soba kisare yang unglan maca brain lanyam ada regular studies katam ana ori ma ori ci arok deslo mana kisa ke society lam community lam salomre khotsibo and ingat they come back with positive answers ni along kap to di sa amana ci arok ma thong ni along sa apanala nap ka katap thong shu ihanjang mo thong lin ojang feedback ojang unjeni another next day language makini culture ka prism actually culture ka for culture backbone the language mani the language fat no de ori ka survive solomaya go and then naturally go health chi arok stop mal ano the health song improve unju and the main focus in have mad ka the education do education do ka or the education karilan these are the things the life commission re uzango.
Okay so nyukung alang atetlat our 80 years pugi sakira mana nyukung ore nyukung sa mission re fulfill no na jong yo
still going on each other but then a lot of positive actually is hope along you young ones go and along the margalin kat ko uri to kai chi arok le pokka so limit zo manin nani take so time ka nan so de li ka zo kam liam de okay chi so thong ola kam nap ngan won le si su sa pa so nap manu ta pashut ka apa na le sungam bu jo gori sing se to ton ka magun mo rum fat ka chu no ma lina anak sama chi hel kon nam so sane ko do ka li ka de chi hel kon go apa sa pashut alo ma I mean ko ya uri ka min zang uri dai zang uzang uto to nam bu jo alana apa ka chopo ka ungrum kolong so cheni uto ko apa po ka to no kinin benon do makat uri ute do apa na de ulum liam gun sing se tan ka thong bumun rum fat se satan ka ma lina so it was almost uzang I've seen it at sa thala lika adit anula manin and I go deep ngana apa tong aring lin sin ki sung tong lin sin so mo azom don basi lengkat ka deep ka ngana utet bigala aring utet gyap mo nam sin gyap aring so zango and up already and langka hu aring to shu to rap gyap mo sa tet gyap mo utet to aring go ulom rap but then once you are back home di ka latang sa to do aring den ori uri aring jok lenan uri zo we are following now ke liang ka lap chin
Lele.
ring mara di jok to ka chu but then once inga chong la li ka la tang sari tu rong ring do jok ye mai an rong ring do jok so that's mission survive kana guni chapat masri chong li wala it's a question of survival it's a survival but we are a dying race people don't accept it but then atna research mat gongre nan ba Hyderabad ka ubi ka research mat honya uri rong dong la nong la chun it is a lepcha is a dying race what they say from along marathon asal certain ka population sa aring danam kuisa si hanen kado
So nyukung alang sa zenzi likare alang sa ongsong re shuka leg ma chi nyukung ongsong re shu leg mat na re alang kuido tado tradition re myon mam jang ye
very easily well marsa lap ka chu to enrich it but not to forget your own
okay
enrich the mat ka chu ni abilam munpu lap ka chu man lom ngak na lap ka chu ni kanya but then not at the cost of forgetting your own whether umoni whether majo
so nyukung from your experience man nyukung alang ongsong ni de kuisang ongsong setet nyukung ka look upon mat ambo song nyukung sa life experience lamre life re sugar nyukung message kuyu ongsong kare
ada because it is a simple message because chiaro kone monun libuni ka to ri undu mon ori re o sa yung so lo ka chu marama thak chu abuna te ki ma thakam ayong akuna ta to nam ko ma thakam aring kyak ma uk malani zendo uzang ni once you would drink se ma ko lungka to hosa harong chan ayong li tu ma ma de ata uti li kala inga sutra kisi inga sa kai nang action inga to studies ka ta ni regular studies ba normally li ka no ba chu si chu kai la tur ka no ba si chu ong kap chong chi kap chong lom ka chim na ni na mun chong che ba shu bua ma lo ngak ba bottle chi pu hu che chi or chi ta gap le ba bottle ka ro tu tu no no ata inga cho chhu si time kare ane masa di pa dondo mat makani school ka nong ba putu rekshu inga wi so rekshu encourage mani lika un ga chun wa uri sang ne kana mat young ones are ka zo ri kon manon ga chu because everybody has such good brain along ka uri zo si am de at a regular studies se ga chinga chu
what is life nyukung from your perspective
so
la
akoy Nepali lomli gongre janma bhumi de karma bhumi ri jo jano we depend on karma ma mero bhagye yesto mero karma isolation karma sudhane jagam हुन्छ nam whatever we are depends upon our past life whether you believe it or not his holiness Dalai Lama question lide maraka question liba answer it's beautiful this is the answer some people say I don't believe in next life अर्को जन्म कसले दिए सालिस्यो अर्को अबिरो next कोठा का सुनि मयन स जन्म स अरिङ दु मयन but his holiness that's a beautiful answer whether you believe it or not there is next life
okay
so reke previous life solution but then you don't stop there arika se improve much chance like arizo godi life so that's life kat aring denta Ete veta mbashugo lidi. Ani ingkap trong ka gap kyung lom na inga trong kinu zutum buni. Inga ka guna sapakar sa abiri inga atim kat nyambutun ingkap ka li kalkolon kosa ingla nyam sapalong ingkap le lungkro le libugi libata onomre lot na lat ba ing kata thulo manchil mara timbu kat na lung banot thuare phone number ta mincho liang ser gentok ka sabiam so Tuna banong, sabi banong mayan. Orire guardian so na amik jam na iya chong marasaka ka mathato layo. Very small percentage kari ingkap ka mo parai din sulish. Ayo man li chugo cholung la bocho ben bel ka lilik sagai di yo samalai sagong sa mo parai. Orire pok ka man inga so sa layo atim le ko nga na siya mo lo. Pok Kado very few small percentage kare huina thang do do help mat bu mara chonyam. Otherwise, please stop that line. Mogun ko koim kali le koila try macho, koila help mat kacho. But otherwise, loyu atim kato nam tapa.
Yung ari alang school ka re enrollment re stagnant to nancho ki growth.
Gap la kunchu. Kisa the whole school ka as it is the more than 400 me. Okay. Hostel kare hostel samnya. Uri ganda le liang sa chong pura uzang ka matoni. Hostel samnya. Kat ite satete paying lani pay matna bambulanya 250 last time. Student hostel samnya ki ubi ngasonya.
So nyukung alang nyukung sa philosophy song gana tosmat nong ba nyukung kui sa chikup segment likar nyukung alang ari kare rapid fire round jang nyukung kui nyukung ka alang if you don't want to answer top no hard no mana nyukung
go mamat ni
go nyukung bachelors nyukung sa what's your favorite food mo nyukung what's your favorite food
because sometimes fat bogong la long bogong la than I don't know any particular udashila many I don't know
the one thing you can't live without nyukung the one thing you can't live without
and ongkap jang go till my death go ada income jang if somebody takes away or stop mat that will be the right.
If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be?
Sikkim do luko. Sikkim do or song mayin pura.
What one thing about you that might surprise people?
Clear.
Okay. What one thing that about you might surprise people?
Make life is an open book. But I don't think so.
Okay, Nikung. So last question, okay, Nikung. If you could have dinner with anyone in history in your life, wala Nikung, so whom you eat?
I quite interest me.
May Nikung. Atado abu amude. What if?
But I enjoy with the children. Very much.
Okay, Nikung. Nikung sa alang experience lam le Nikung alang wrong sa alang adet target mat na ladbu mana Nikung any alang Nikung sa Nikung lom si thong bre tutu nipu ko Nikung contribution in uplifting the Lepcha culture and people.
Especially culture di kala uri ni uri kanchu deng SC Tamsang Chung Tamsang Salong is also a Padma Shri. His wife is also Padma Shri. Sababu sabah lana li along gap mo choklam they shouldn't forget SC Tamsang sa contribution ba uzang do kanchu deng mo chong sa SC Tamsang ta tama ma li kyung ka vungla la lombuni and abila ke start ma sampai inga achim katam Tamsang chung de coba cari ka utara ko limited kisah ekdom limited and all the way he used to walk me coba cari sebilam abila inga cho worm chung lung lap dance chung lung lap betul na uzang and kilo limited akaka I don't know along sing and good malom alo chung sa chung monon kwa abi kun chung mo brothers la first Sikkim ka lab ari ka sa Lepcha ko sa lab
okay
lachin kan chung mo nan I told the salon introduce no uri ko clear manin Tamsang sim ko through salon ko main lat na sa anom timbode as an worm chung ka culture as activities ka खूप interest le ambo and ubi to lang uri chuba li achun ko nikla uri lang ka ta dance folk dances song lung lap nang inga chung ka ongkop chung ka urum matambo ana masachring kan chu deng bre anta abi li ka unba to kshu ko on boni assembly ka wa as a translator rachun osagum doju hung ding la abi to first ka abi to ladu ana ubilam da lan TTS ka yok mat nan ko say interesting uri how to preserve your culture how to preserve uri.
Okay, so one interesting question that Nikung chong na do yenthobo liam thubu gona re Nikung go alang tunong fat re August 8 kamat ka set bre
well utha sa date ni wa uri nimbu chu kan chu deng bu chong to ni bu ana should we go for only decision? Should we go for a fixed date
Lay.
or alo kaisa the thirta change nan chun ga?
Lay.
Sometimes exactly we put a particular point because the motion. So we all discussed. Ulomatonde mogun let it be a fixed date in 8th August decide mag.
Okay, Nyukung. I have heard that early alang kuisa rongka nogong re Lepcha folk singer kare alang popular likare Nyukung alang lepan mikma chring lisho mana Nyukung alang chung song dare abisa first page mo liam butyo Nyukung. Yeah, how was he?
Culture uri kare some nurture mat buri ni nan pa ko pura first ka lat buri Mr. Max Melliger. Libu ke Mr. Max ko credit no bin ka chumo and hudola uzangdo music ra usumat bu we identify mat nari nurture mat bu ko he could spot it ko uzangdo tap ko go to show mo jara tar Mr. Max tulo uri ene mion ma chukne stala
But masim mo
la
but masim bo
kuturi
make malapan
mogun hana usa uri talent kani gap mo sa inga sa talent sunchu ni uri talent ka identify mat na nurture mat khadga chuni wi yudam na ta makhan chimbu ni mayan babo widula mayan utat and Mr. Max sari uzang ni buchin and identify mat na pura encouragement na uto ko sa gudota ni bu otherwise it would have gone unnoticed whereas hudum identify manuri and that all that ari montoni
okay Nyukung alang kisamre pra ading mat set sam yimbu ki Nyukung so sem ka Nyukung la abi tu gati bara nikle na liam sang Nyukung questions to ki Nyukung alang ari kuyo alang conclude mat set sam main gurung na Nyukung alang kuyo ari podcast conclude mat ka ko Nyukung so alang Nyukung sa atet ong sang ngite Nyukung abilam dok thong nong thong bu Nyukung kangak mambu
go kata magono it's always a group I got an opportunity to zina mat bagunare alum re gun khatki otherwise support mat bachum re nya kap unseen hands are there along la guna chali de is the main source of income khatot pi balam duni pi basalam Switzerland lam lachu longsa the second source is a Minister of Tribal Affairs what there are some people, not that but they are limited, but very no to have not put on
the message to the parents and parents na kuy isang ong alang lat mambo next generation citizens likari citizen of Sikkim or isang kari Nyukung lomre message yun po ko Nyukung
kota orizo licho number one language preserve that's how we can do it preserve mas kachimbure as many languages as you like we have to do but not at the cost of your own language correct but then we keep on trying and incap changla ulomdo so kat guardian kat lat na kinga kat so ka lat dali mari next time alumni kali doli mari next time li kalat bare English para jokla diuli marin. Uri nam kabima. Shusa English para nan kasi todo aringre para yoga chani line libi mali mat nan todo sa aringre ariu malapsa na English to lapsani. Nepali Hindi English shushu lapsani lap kachu tera nan de todo sa mian machok line.
Last question. Democracy chokel dynasty nyimbote Nyukung alang Nyukung na both to enjoy mat ka likang rego Nyukung 1942 lam lat ba 75 sungte Nyukung sa jane alang tado young age likari Nyukung you had been in kingdom ma serve kon bhai likari go Nyukung kasto maja Nyukung kun चाहिँ maja रहेछ Nyukung ka
I don't know I've never thought about that ke todo sincerely yok malano both are so good there are good points and bad points Lieutenant what Uthala unnecessary shishuka involved mamani. Along the unnecessary there are people to attend to those things ni. Really at a path, particular path choose matan so that Uthala along
Nyukung sa nam ko himlap jokon ga nyukung sa chinlop namat ba ko isari show thamun kon mane nyukung so
Gori si wim ke thank you li shu mali gun ari chi arok sa ring chong ajang aring chong koi my little ambassadors inga chong kan inga chong nong nang they try to talk to the guardians ka abu amo chong de asar de puri ma along the at least those who are listening they are listening directly I hope uri come cover bun khat pulina otherwise I was reluctant ni in the first class go udang lidi mana lana ching makun along to the inga song so through lam ko you guardians ka contact much try matam other people not only the abi sa inga ni bus guardian katamun asal chong de plan along ichela ko you till I die ni we are ready to help when ichela those who really need what we can approach mas ko I'll be too glad sa se khad makat ko makat ulom ni we ichela it's a joint effort one ka chala ko ni ka tap it's a very little a drop in the ocean ka tap boni anta rim pe chom na mat ko wo samta usang it would take even 5 years to go to this but she will change mat ka chema ka ina unless at certain points
kuyo ong song kong alang go personally I will pray mane nyukung jang re chala ikjaka mro chong ajai nikle raus nyukung mana ta do sa matlab afno benefit mangak na society chong sa naksang tan ka nyukung selflessly mat bu yok गर्ने निक्लोस को nyukung
interesting go article is la chapakata ka foreign group kat lat buchyo anta gonna question uri mat now what about the children uri abil do no yok mat no chun are they helping you in financially with compensation or financial help mat bam li ki kore ong non because I never thought about it we no do help much you to ka to chin do much go on doing we give uri mat buchyo anta gonna excellently mogon with the financial we have never thought about it with you chin do la maching ni and expectation la mani ni but then one thing is very clear alo abila pulon on doing as please be ni de I can say 99% real net thu thong nya to do sa gip unpu asal ni pu uzang tep ko pura help man bunya kan oriri matam mali ba that the right message has gone that is one thing otherwise kamara ka tishu ko che ala view niam huine sabi o kanong real net ulo pa ko we can really reach
so snap la non nyukung go so la you am lastly nyukung master camera ka subscribe to the Tashi Show level
la hai na ma arium niam wa jang arium niam we have to encourage kat na ko encourage ma bu desi mononian bo ka chu try matam suggestions bika gwa ichala improve further improve solomon so and all the best
okay talk to you